بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء الكون وزمن بإسلامي.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah مصليا على محمد وآله ومن تلا. Another episode of Good Deeds here on Deen Love. We always love to bring you guys some good essentials on the foundations of Islam and how we can grow and become better Muslims, and we always like to discuss this Muslim life, understanding the betterment of how we can be better Muslims, how we can get nearer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So today we have an amazing good deed, and we have our special guest, Ustad Hassan Warsame, third year student at Jami'atul Imam in Riyadh. So inshallah ta'ala, we want to welcome Ustad to the show, Good Deeds here. So inshallah ta'ala, today what we're talking about is a huge good deed, a huge topic. And that's good manners in Islam and the status of it. Ustad, what is the status of good deeds, of good manners, of having a person having a good conduct in Islam?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, wa bihi nasta'inu fi umuri ad-dunya wa deen. Islam has come to create and filter and regulate two rights.
MashaAllah.
The right of Allah and the right of His creation. And having good manners falls under the second one, which is the right of creation. A lot of us think, if I give my ibadat on set, I do my salah, why do I care about other people, But having good manners towards people, and even animals, is something that is wajib upon the human being. So it's even the Prophet ﷺ said that the most complete of the believers in Iman is the best of them in manners. Like the Prophet ﷺ mentioned. And he did give in his advice to Mu'ad and Abu Darda, he told him وَخَالِقِ النَّاسَ بِخُلُقٍ حَسَنٍ.
Subhanallah.
خَالِقِ النَّاسَ بِخُلُقٍ حَسَنٍ. And you treat people with good manners. So it's something that's fundamental for the Muslim to take in his daily consideration in life. Is he treating people with good manners? And good manners can be summarized in two things. Is that بدل النداء, that you exchange good, means giving money, giving your brother an open face, smiling at people. And then kaful ada, is that you don't harm others with your speech, with your actions. Some people maybe they don't harm others, but then when you see them, you see guys look scary. You look scary, No, it's part of Islam to have to smile at your brother, to have a warm and a welcoming face always. And that is something, subhanAllah, we benefited from our scholars, that if anybody were to visit them, you can see the adab, the adab, and he lightens up. And subhanAllah, one of our sheikhs, if anybody were to visit him, the smallest of students to the biggest of scholars, he welcomes them the same way.
The same way?
The same way. He welcomes them in a great manner. He takes them to his house, talks to them for hours until they get tired. So that's something that a person inherits. For great manners inherited, just like knowledge inherited.
Subhanallah.
So a person can't say, I got my knowledge on the side without having the sumt and the akhlaq of Ahl al-ilm. We ask Allah to give us great manners.
Subhanallah. Ustad, what are your thoughts? A lot of people I have seen, or let me just put it this way. What do you think comes first? Building up one's akhlaq, knowledge or akhlaq? Which one comes first?
And having manners is something that's a prerequisite to knowledge. Because a person does not reach he does not get the full knowledge he needs if he does not have akhlaq with his sheikh, does not have akhlaq with fellow students, does not have good manners with even the ammatun nas, general public. And that's why Ibn Sirin said, كنا نتعلم الهدي قبل أن نتعلم العلم. We used to learn hadi, meaning general manners, before we even learn knowledge. And Imam Malik, his mother, told him when she sent him to the sheikh, she told him, see first if you're learning manners from the sheikh. Right? So once you see his adab and his akhlaq, and it's something that's remarkable that a person combines both great manners and ilm.
Subhanallah.
Something. And they go hand in hand. Usually we have not seen a person of ilm that has bad manners.
Subhanallah.
Well, you see it in nas وكذا. So it shows the more knowledgeable the person is, the more humble he is towards the creation of Allah. The the more open he is to dialogue, the more open he is to conversate with people, the more likely he is, to be welcoming of people.
Yeah.
Because this is something that helps in even da'wah, calling people to the path of Allah.
Yeah.
And that's why it's Allah mentions of His Prophet, and He says, وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَضًّا غَلِيظًا قَلْبٍ. And if you were one that was hard and harsh,
People would have.
they would have been running away from you. But that's
SubhanAllah.
why the Prophet had mercy and kindness, and that's why and Aisha, she said, when she was asked about the Prophet's manners, she said, كَانَ خُلُقُهُ الْقُرْآنِ. His manners were the Quran. Means his manners were taken from the Quran. They were, subhanallah. So it's something that's very, very important for the student of knowledge, not just the general public, to have great manners towards each other, towards their shaykhs, towards people of all kinds.
SubhanAllah. What's at stake, Ustad, if somebody does practice bad akhlaq, bad manners? What's at stake? What's the result of that, do you think?
The cause or the result?
The result.
The result would be people are not gonna get close to you. People naturally they relate towards people that have more akhlaq and have good manners.
Of course.
And two, the second thing is your akhirah, is that the Prophet did mention that the person who has good manners, he's even faster. He has a higher darajah or higher status than the person that is as-sa'im al-qa'im, the one who's standing in prayer and fasting the day. So he's missing out on a lot of ajr. And that's the person that doesn't have good manners. As for the person that shows bad manners and these bad manners cross over into transgression, then that person they're doing injustice. Naam, they're doing injustice, and they have to fear Allah Azza wa Jalla.
So what can help in building up a good manner, or these type of skills that that would initiate for somebody to have good akhlaq and good adab and good manners?
Wallahi, some manners are inherited, meaning they're part of a person.
Yeah.
And some of them are learned, right?
Okay.
So, and like for example, that the person becomes generous, the person becomes karam, and being hospitable. It may be in the natural human being that they're greedy and stuff, but if you were to be with people that are generous always, he's gonna naturally pick it up from them.
That's true.
You understand? And some of the things you have to force yourself and have patience. For example, in not bursting out cussing or something like that. You understand? Or stopping people from your hand, or understand, or talking bad about them. You have to have patience and actually fight your nafs.
Yeah.
And if your nafs is like, it goes towards that. Some people, subhanallah, they're naturally towards their tarbiyah has been going always towards good akhlaq.
Yeah.
And it's having good akhlaq is something that's taught from the beginning to a child.
Yep. Starts from the home, yeah.
Absolutely.
If things go wrong at the home, what happens?
You see, and if things tarbiyat and they're not going at the right path at the house.
Yeah.
Then it reflects on the person's outside, and
their habits outside, yeah.
Yes.
How they deal with people.
Absolutely, and how they deal with people.
Yeah.
And also, like we said, being around good people and being around people with good manners.
That's true.
And also take some and Imam Ahmed, the people that used to sit at his majlis for knowledge were a few, but the majority of the people that used to come to the majlis of Imam Ahmed, they used to come just to watch his adab and akhlaq.
Wow.
So it's something remarkable. So one of the things is mujalis to ahl ilm, that the person sits with the people of knowledge, just to gain their
adab.
Yeah. And back in the day, some brothers mentioned to me in Jama'ah Islamiyya that they didn't learn. They were in the mahad, they were learning Arabic and stuff. So they didn't speak much Arabic, but they used to go to the dars of Sheikh Abbad and the dars of the scholars just to watch their manners, faqat.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. He doesn't understand nothing, but he's just watching to see the Sheikh, how the Sheikh deals with people.
Yeah.
And this is something itself is virtuous and mashallah, something that's great.
SubhanAllah. So what's the best advice we can give people, Ustad, in gaining good manners and developing good habits in regards to their deen and how they associate with others? What do you think is the best advice?
The best advice would be that the person works on himself, builds this manners.
Yeah.
And this is something that the Prophet ﷺ was sent for. I was sent to finish the generous and the complete manners and the good manners.
Yeah.
So it's something that the person can develop a habit of
Yeah.
He can develop a habit of having an open face to people.
Yeah.
You know, even if it doesn't come from you naturally, he can do it until it becomes a habit of him.
Yeah.
And also, the second advice would be, like we said before, to sit with the people of knowledge and to sit with people who have great manners. And also, كذلك, sitting with people of salah and taqwa, who have manners, all things that, you know, they will garner the person towards having more good manners.
Definitely. Definitely.
Like,
Beautiful. MashaAllah. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll leave you with those good words and the best advice of Ustad Hassan Warsame, third year student at Jami'at al-Imam. Watch out for him, inshallah ta'ala. Is there any way people can connect with you?
Watch out for him.
Ustad's a full-time student, is busy right now, but inshallah ta'ala, hopefully one day, inshallah, we'll be able to connect up with him, inshallah ta'ala. Till next time, sallallahu sallam ala nabiyyina wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.
بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء الكون وزمن بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء